quadrilaterals, four-sided shapes, or actually there could be more than four sides. I think there's a few questions that deal with polygons in general. So we'll just look at a couple of things. The big thing that we're looking at is if we are given some kind of a quadrilateral, okay, and we do not know much about the angles. Okay, so let's say this angle is 50 degrees, this angle is x, this angle is x plus 40, and we'll just go ahead and say this angle is x as well. Now again, take into consideration, I just threw that together for you, so this may or may not be drawn to scale. So again, that's something we have to consider, but our job here is to determine the size of these other three angles. Now we're going to determine in class today, we should have determined in class today, alright, the quadrilaterals have to total 360 degrees. That's an extension from the triangles. Triangles make 180, quads got to go to 360. So that tells us if we add all four of these together, we already know what our goal is. So if we write that out, x plus x plus x plus 40, and then we can add our 50. We know we should finish at 360 degrees. Okay, so now we've written ourselves out. Now we've got an equation. Now we can just do some simplifying. We got 3x's plus 90 has to equal 360. And again, chapter 6 all over again. Subtract 90 from both sides. 3x equals 270. Divide everything by your 3. So x equals 90 degrees. Okay, x equals 90 degrees. Now again, I know that doesn't look like a right angle, but again, I just sketched it out real quick. So again, not drawn to scale. Now remember, our original question was the size of all three angles. This only gets us started. So now we have to go back. This one's 90 degrees. That one's 90 degrees. This one is 90 plus 40. So that angle would be 130 degrees. Okay, so again, once you complete the equation, once you solve for x, go back, make sure you need to do any of the extra arithmetic to find the missing angles. Okay, some regular polygon stuff. Let's say that we are given a regular octagon. Alright, and let's say the perimeter of this is 104 inches. Alright, so the question is, how long is each side? How long would each side need to be? Okay, so again, if we're a little confused, regular octagon, remember we're going to discuss in class, that means that you have an octagon where all the angles and all the sides are congruent. Okay, all the angles and all the sides are congruent. So remember our markings. Okay, so we know all of them are congruent. The question is, how long is each one of those sides? So again, we know the perimeter is 104. So if you're creating a visual for yourself, all right, we basically have 8 x's, and we know they have to total 104 inches. Very simple equation. Divide everything by 8. I believe we end up with each side equal to 13 inches. Okay. So again, those are the kind of questions you'll be seeing tonight. Maybe very similar. Might be exactly the same. Just do the best you can.